Hello students, can you hear my voice? First confirm and let me know if the voice is clear, the audio video is clear. Everyone, audio is clear? Great, good evening everyone. Yes, let's wait for 1 or 2 more minutes for students to join. Then we'll start the session. Great. So, let me know students how the session is going on. Yes, are you getting benefit from the series? Yes, what more do you want us to do? How is everything going? How is your preparation going? It's approximately 1.5 months left for your examination. How are things happening at your end? We'll be starting in 1 or 2 minutes. How's everything going on there? Fear, anxiety, frustration, anticipation. What is going to happen? Trust me, all these are common. While we are close to the examination, trust me, any important event is going to happen in our life. Yes, just sometimes before we'll be having that. Okay. Yes, I remember, yes, reading one incident of, you know where Michael Jordan is telling, every time he has a great match, just before that day, yes, he will not be getting sleep. And he tells, it's not that it is a fear of what is going to happen. I've practiced so many times, I know it is just excitement of what is lying ahead of me. So trust me students, yes, it is not the fear. Yes, you have given everything you literally possibly can. It is just excitement of what is lying ahead of you. So just keep that in mind. Yes, give it all you have. Yes, these 1.5 months are going to be golden, are going to be precious. Just keep that in mind and just keep taking it, yes, forward. Just take it one step at a time. Yes, one day at a time. Know that this attempt is going to be amazing for all of you guys. Now, let us start with this journey. Yes, so this is called as SCMP gamified. Now, what is it that we are going to do here? Now, you ask any student who is preparing for CA final. Yes, they tell second group, two subjects are like nightmares. One is SCMP, one is DT. They tell DT is a nightmare because it is very vast. SCMP is a nightmare because no matter how hard we write, no matter how much we write, we do not get the marks. Facts being facts. Yes, it is true that students find it difficult to score well in SCMP. But the real reason why students find it difficult to score well in SCMP is because, yes, we do not know how to present in SCMP. We do not know how questions are presented, what is it that the examiner is expecting. So, in order to bridge this gap, trust me, you write the answers properly, you will get the marks. Trust me, as a student, I have myself scored 77 in SCMP. So, aiming for 60 plus is going to be possible. But yes, we have to sit back, practice, we have to see how presentation happens. What is it that examiner is looking for? How do we present our answers in the examiner so that we can convince the examiner to give us marks? That is going to be a very vital element. Yes, now the complete session we have bifurcated into three parts. First was the concept revision videos. Yes, next was the SCMP Super 100 questions. Both these sessions you will be loving because you don't have anything to do. You can sit easily, listen, you'll feel happy. Questions, okay, easily everything is happening. But this is going to be a session all of you guys will run away from. Trust me. Why? Because in this session, I'm going to ask you guys to work. I'm going to ask you guys to do the real work. But Trust me, my dear students, this is going to be the session that is going to give you the maximum value addition from the perspective of examination. Yes, because it is not that we don't know the things, it is that we don't know how to write them in the examination. To bridge that gap, we will come here, we will together sit down, we will together solve questions in the exam environment, and at the end of every question, I'll pick some of your answers and I will tell, yes, how the presentation could be done better, how the presentation could be improved so that we can score better marks. Yes, so with this, let us begin. So what all is going to happen in this particular session, live session? Firstly, we have shared with you, yes, RTP as well as past paper compiler. So whatever are the new questions, whatever are the questions that are not there in the study material or the case study digest, basically whatever we have not discussed in the classes for the regular students, that we'll be discussing quickly, point number 1. Yes, after that, we will be taking 4 questions that we will be solving it together live. Yes, we will be solving as though these questions are solved in the exam environment. Trust me, I will not be giving you difficult questions here. The objective is not to make you guys run away. Yes, we have solved the questions. Yes, I've given you super 100 questions. From that only, we'll be taking 4 questions. We'll be solving it here. Don't worry at all. You would be knowing the answer. Knowing the answer and writing the answer are 2 different things. Yes, knowing the answer, most of us would have reached that level wherein we would have seen the question at least once. We would be knowing at least 50% of that. But how do we translate that in our answer sheet? How do we write it down? That is a different skill. That's a different game altogether. That is what we are working here. Okay, 4 questions we'll be solving here live. We'll be working this out as though we are doing it in the exam environment. So how it is going to happen? Now in the examination, you guys know that we'll be having a 100 marks paper. For 100 marks, approximately we'll be having 180 minutes. It translates to, yes, 1.8 minutes for every mark. This is going to be the mental map that you guys should be having in your mind throughout. So say for example, it's a 5 mark question. So 5 into 1.8, you should be ideally finishing off the question in 9 minutes. It's a 10 mark question. 10 into 1.8, 18 minutes. 20 mark question. 20 into 1.8, 35 minutes. 36 minutes. So yes, if it's a 5 mark question, I'm going to give you 9 minutes. 9 minutes, I'm not going to do anything. You guys will sit, read, come up with the answer. Once you have come up with the answer, what we'll do is, yes, I'll pick some of your answers. I'll present it here. Obviously, I'll not disclose the name. Yes, I'll present some of your answers here and I will tell you how this answer could be improved. What is good in the answer, what can be improved in the answer. Trust me, this feedback is going to add a lot of value to all of your answers. Even though I'm going to pick only 2 or 3 papers, all of you guys will get an idea on how do we approach, how do we write. Okay, this we are going to do for 4 questions. Once these 4 questions are over, additional 10 questions I'll be giving it to you for you guys to solve it by yourselves. Okay, and what you guys will have to do is you'll have to solve these 10 questions by yourselves and send your answers to this mail ID, testseries.thinkwithtabish@gmail.com. So if today evening 7 p.m. is a session start time, yes, I expect all of you guys to send me the question at least within 24 hours. That is by tomorrow evening 7 p.m. So based on this, yes, we'll take this task together. Yes, for maximum chapters, we'll try doing this together. Some chapters I'll be coming live, some chapters I'll only be giving you the assignments. Now, based on this, by end of this journey, yes, the top 5 students who have attempted all the papers, who have answered all the papers, yes, we want to give them some gift for taking the courage. Yes, so we'll be giving some gift hampers from our end, yes, just to encourage you guys. Okay, so this is going to be the overall program of SCMPE Gamified. Yes, now let us begin the program. Yes, we'll begin first with the discussion of previous questions. Discussion of questions from the latest RTPs as well as MTPs as well as past papers. Now, this file contains altogether 18 questions. Some questions from the top 100 questions, some questions from our RTPs, MTPs as well as past papers. I'll be going from the very end. Yes, first we will be discussing all the new questions. Whatever new questions are there, quickly we will get an idea of what that question is trying to tell, how we should answer that. Then we will start the actual workout series. Fine, this is going to be phase number 1. Yes, discussion of new questions, everyone. Look at this. This is question number 18. The file is already available in the Telegram groups. You can have a look at it from there. Yes, now This question we have already discussed, students. Yes, there is a company which is manufacturing chemical products. Okay, it is located in Tamil Nadu where water is scarce. So it can draw only 19,000 kiloliter of water. Fine, it is manufacturing two different types of products. So two products we are producing. Yes, there is a limiting factor. Yes, water I can draw only 19,000 kiloliter. Limiting factor is going to come into picture. So what they've done, yes, they've used LPP and they've come up with the optimal product mix. Fine, but yes, we are humans. Yes, we always tend to earn more and more profit. We want more and more profit. So what? Yes, the management consultant is telling. Yes, there is one more proposal that if we implement, we will get 30 lakh rupees extra contribution. But to implement that, 113 kiloliter of water extra will be used. Yes, the management consultant is telling, yes, that's not a big deal because we can, yes, pay a small amount of bribe to the officers and no one will get to know about it. Okay, so if you go for the optimal product mix, we'll be getting only 71.5 crore as my contribution. But if I go for the product mix that my, yes, manager has suggested, yes, consultant, I'll be getting 71.8 crore. That means 30 lakh extra contribution I'll be getting. Yes, the CFO is not satisfied with the calculation. He wants you to come up with a proper discussion. This could be a question for 5 marks. This is a question from the latest RTP May 23. Okay, now this question is already discussed in our live session, but still I'll quickly give you an idea. Everyone pay attention. When we look at this question, yes, now understand, students, one of the main things in SCMP is how do we read a question. Now the approach that I solved to read the question was wrong here. Most of us follow this approach. We start with, okay, the story, we understand the story. Yes, we go, then we read what is required. Absolutely wrong. Now here if we see, yes, till the very last line, till here, we were thinking, okay, we are supposed to do some calculation, LPP, limiting factor, everything was coming in our mind. But trust me, students, you look at the solution, none of those things are there. It is just a discussion. It is just telling, okay, yes, I should be coming up with ethical and non-financial considerations in case of decision making. That's all. Nothing else is required in the question. So always, yes, the most important thing when it comes to SCMP question reading is first read what is required. Based on that, go back to the question. Okay. Now, yes, we have to come up with a discussion. Obviously, what will be our discussion? Yes, we know what we have to tell. Yes, we'll tell obviously, yes, primary goal of any organization is shareholder wealth maximization. So if we implement this suggestion, yes, our overall profit is increasing by 30 lakh. That means from a financial perspective, it is good. However, there is another side of the coin as well. Yes, that is, we should be taking care of business ethics. Yes, so whatever practice we are doing, yes, is not an ethical practice. It is against the business ethics. It is against the environment. It is against the government regulations. Yes, if someone has placed a complaint, if there is any whistleblower complaint, what all will happen? Firstly, government is going to come and impose penalty on us. And along with that, once we are imposed with penalty, we'll be having challenges to get other government approvals as well. Not just now, even in future, anything happens, it is like a black dot, a bad remark on the organization. So it is going to have a long-term consequence. So what we are telling is overall in the short run we'll be earning profit, but it is going to tarnish our image in the long run. So consider both financial as well as non-financial perspectives and accordingly take a decision. This is what is a question, could be asked for 5 marks. Already discussed in the class, yes, but still I thought of discussing it again for you guys. Now going back to question number 18. Now this is a question which is there in the case study booklet. This is a question which I hope, yes, no matter where you have taken the class from, you would have seen this question. Yes, company is manufacturing copper rod. Yes, there is a new business. Yes, financial feasibility they have done. Yes, NPV 200 crore is there, but some non-financial issues are there. Yes, for contractual labor that I'm getting, yes, from other countries, I'm paying lower wages. I'm not contributing to ESIPF. Yes, I'm paying some bribe to get forest land. All those things are there. I should be coming up with a comment. Going to be a 20-mark question. Yes, case study question. Similar question, exactly same, just the names have changed. Is there chapter number 12? Yes, in the case study booklet. Yes, chapter number 12. I think it is case study number 13 or 14. One of the two. Okay, I'm not going to discuss this again with you guys. Again, Hotel Nico Zealand. Yes, again I've picked all questions from RTPs. All these, most of them, yes, we have already discussed. This question is also discussed. This is also discussed in the top 100 questions. Again, not discussing with you guys. Again, manufacture of firefighting and safety equipments, RTP November 22. Again, this question was forming a part of our top 100 questions. Not going to discuss this again. Yes. This question is a new one. So let's discuss this question, everyone. Yeah, everyone, should we discuss the question? I hope all of you guys are following. Online students, yeah, there's no activity happening in the chat section. Okay, so now let's see what is happening here. Okay, now this question, while it was copied, yes, some parts were copied wrongly. So I'll directly go to the original question from RTP. Now, there is a company which is manufacturing, yes, equipment for printers. For that, there is one part that is needed, which is called as D32. Yes, it is currently it is manufacturing on its own. It is thinking, should I manufacture on my own or should I outsource? If I am outsourcing that component, it is available at the rate of 225 per unit. Fine. Yes. Now, what all information they are telling? They are telling, okay, next year, how many items I want? Next year, 40,000 printers are needed. For that, 40,000 components will be needed. That means I have to be manufacturing. I need overall 40,000 components. Either I will manufacture on my own or I will buy it from outside. Fine. Yes, the cost clerk in accounts department, yes, has provided you the following information. This is my data. Yes, for the current year data is given. They are telling what all is needed. Direct material, current year how much I have incurred? 33.975 lakh. Direct labor. Yes, production overhead, 23.72 lakhs. Lease rent, 15.6 lakh. Admin overheads, 6.23. You also gather information relevant to D32 which signify during the upcoming year. Yes, material prices and labor rate is expected to increase by 6% and 5%. Okay, material price will go up by 6%, labor will also go up by 5%. Fine. Yes, leases can be terminated. Okay, currently I am having a place. Yes, whatever the lease rental I am paying, that can be terminated. But in order to terminate, cost of termination will be equivalent to a half month lease rental. Okay, in order to terminate, how much I have to pay? Half month rental I have to pay. Yes, for 1 year, how much it is? 15.6 lakh. Accordingly, half month I will calculate. Fine. Lease rentals are going to be static over the next 3 years. Space and plant have sufficient idle capacity to absorb the increase in production. Fine. 60% and 30% of my production overheads and admin overheads is going to be variable. This is a good question, students. That is why we are discussing. Yes, again a question from RTP could be possible. It can come in the examination for 10 marks. Okay. Yes, beautiful question it is. Yes, is going to be variable in nature. Rest of the cost is going to be fixed. Yes, my variable cost is going to be directly proportional to volume. Again, my variable overhead will increase by 3%. Fine. All these things are there. Advice, should we outsource or should we produce in-house? Now pay attention, everyone. What is happening? Look at this. I am having two different options available with me. I am having two different options available with me. Everyone pay attention. Either I can outsource the product, whatever D32, yes, that I am manufacturing, either I can give it outside or I will manufacture on my own. I will calculate what is the relevant cost if I am outsourcing, what is the relevant cost if I am manufacturing. Whichever is lower, I will go for that. As simple as that. Now, if I am, yes, outsourcing, what all cost I have to pay? Pay attention, everyone. Yes, if I am outsourcing, I have to pay amount to my supplier. Yes, what is the amount I have to be paying to my supplier, everyone? I should be paying to my supplier. How much it is? $225 per unit. I'll just keep the booklet here. There is no need to keep changing the pages. Just a minute, everyone. Yeah. If I'm outsourcing, that means I'll have to pay $225 for 1 unit. Like this, how many units I want? I want 40,000 units for the next year. Yes or no? So I'll be telling, okay, boss, I want $225 per unit into 40,000 units. This is one amount I'll be paying to my outsourcing entity. Along with that, existing lease is there that I'll have to terminate. For that, how much I'll have to be paying? I'll have to be paying my half month lease rental. Now let's see what is my lease rental. 15.6 lakh is what I'm paying for a year. Pay attention. I'm telling, okay boss, 15.6 lakh I'm paying for a year. Yes, that means for 1 month how much it will be? 15.6 lakh divided by 12 months. But whatever I'm going to pay for termination is going to be half month into half. Is it clear? This is going to be the total amount that I'll have to pay. Is going to be 65,000. So this is my total cost if I decide to outsource. Everyone look at this. Yes, in the solution you can just have a look. Yes, if I'm outsourcing, what all cost I'll be paying for purchasing 40,000 units at the rate of 225. Okay, 15.6 lakh divided by 12 into half months, 65,000, 90 lakh 65,000. On the other hand, if I decide to manufacture only, yes, some important points are there. Everyone pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Yes, direct material cost, let us try understanding. Everyone pay attention. Yes, in the current year, what is my direct material cost? In the current year, my direct material cost is 33.975. In the current year, how many units I've produced? Production during the year, 36,000 units. So pay attention everyone. I am telling in the current year, I've paid 33.975 lakhs. Look at this. Current cost per unit. Current year I have paid 33.975 lakhs. Current year how many units I have produced? 34,000 units I have produced. Yes or no everyone? 36,000, sorry. Yes, that means per unit what is my cost? 33,97,500 divided by 36,000. That means current year per unit it was 94.375 per unit. However, in the next year, whether my raw material cost is going to remain the same? No boss, my direct material prices is going to increase by 6%. That means next year cost per unit is going to be 94.375 plus 6%, which is going to be 100.0375. Fine, this is for me for 1 unit. Like this, how many units I want for the next year? Yes, next year my estimate is 40,000 such units will be needed. That means next year total cost will be 100.0375 per unit into 40,000 units, which will make it 40 lakh 1,500 rupees. Is it clear everyone? Similarly, I have to be doing with my labor as well. Labor is also same case only. Yes, I will first calculate per unit currently how much labor cost it is. That means if it increases by 5% per unit, how much it is. That means for 40,000 units, how much it is. Is it clear everyone? Now coming to my overhead. Everyone, pay attention. Lease rental they have told is going to remain same only. That means next year also it will be same only. Production overheads is going to be 23.72 lakhs. What they are telling, I want only my relevant cost. Irrelevant cost I don't want. 60% of my cost is going to be variable. That means 60% is going to be relevant. So what will I tell everyone? Pay attention. I will tell current year boss 23.72 lakh is my production overheads. In that 60% is going to be relevant. That means 23.72 into 60%, 14.232 lakh is going to be relevant. Yes, that in the current year for how many units have incurred? For 36,000 units. Yes, 14, 23, 200 divided by 36,000 units. That means per unit how much it is? 39.5333. Yes, next year what is going to happen? My variable overhead will increase by 3%. That means it will increase by 3%. That means how much it will be? Yes, plus 3% means it will become 40.719. Yes, like that, how many units are there in the next year? 40,000 units into 40,000 units. It will become 16,28,773. Somewhere in and around that range. Yes, 16,28,773. Is it clear everyone? This is my production overheads. Yes. Similarly, I have my lease rental which will remain same. Admin overheads also similar procedure. Yes, the way I have done with my production overhead, similarly I'll have to do with my admin overheads as well. Is it clear everyone? The procedure is clear. Yes, perfect. Yes, so based on that I will compare the two costs. What will I understand everyone? Look at this. Yes, if I decide to outsource, my cost for a year is 90,65,000 only. If I manufacture on my own, my cost is 93,25,000. That means what will I tell? What will I tell? Where is my cost less? Where is my cost less? When I'm outsourcing, so from a financial perspective, what will I tell? Simple, boss, outsource. However, yes, while I'm taking a decision, along with financial terms, non-financial perspective also I should be, yes, bringing into picture. Yes or no? Why? Yes, because the question is advise. It is not calculate. Okay, question is advice. So what all I'll be telling? Yes, boss, from a financial perspective, outsourcing is seeming lucrative, but keep in mind something. Yes, firstly, the person to whom we are outsourcing, he should be giving us quality goods. Yes, on time delivery he should be giving. Yes, again we are telling he should be having the ability to supply the entire requirement. It should not be that we want 40,000, he's only giving 10,000. Doesn't make any sense. Again, additional point that we can include is it also depends on the confidentiality of the process. If we feel this process is going to be very confidential, then don't outsource, do it by yourselves. Is it clear? Yes. Now, second part of the question is also there. Yes, it is telling, yes, it is not going to be possible to attain the cost reduction. Outside, outsourcing cost, it is not possible to attain. So, yes, in that case, yes, layoff, if you are deciding to outsource, that means all my existing employees, all of that, I'll have to lay off my employees. Yes, that means there is a dilemma. Yes or no? Yes, what we have to do? Yes, in that particular case. Now look at this, what all is going to happen. Firstly, possible layoffs will be there if you are outsourcing. With that, employee morale will come down. Again, we will not be having a complete control over my entire value chain, because one component in between, some other supplier is giving me. I cannot be controlling. Okay, I can be telling him, yes, give on this particular date. But how he is doing, what is the working condition there, what all is happening there, I do not have control. All these things is going to happen. So what we'll have to do? Yes, we'll have to go back to our fundamental ethical principles. Yes, based on that, yes, based on principle of integrity, yes, we should be taking a decision. Okay, have independence, fair recommendations, all of this you can just give a one-time read. Is it clear, everyone? This was a new question, so I thought let's have a quick look at this. Could be a question for 10 marks. Simple question it is. You read it one by one, slowly, line by line, you will get the answer. Now next question that we are having is sprinter sportswear. Yes, again a case scenario question, already there in our study material, so not going to discuss it again. Yes, nutty bites. Yes, allergy, peanut allergy, all of that. Yes, look at chapter number 12. Yes, somewhere around case study number 12 or 13, same question is there, not going to discuss it again. Yes, again there is one more, laundry service provider for suits. Again it is already there in the case study digest, not going to discuss it again. Yes, Star Cellular, yes, mobile handset, simple question. Again it is there in the case study digest, will not be looking at it again. Okay, yes, this is a, yes, question which is asked in the examination, everyone. Look at this, simple. Yes, there is a consultancy firm. Okay, there is a problem. What is it? Yes, non-timely completion of service. Service is not getting over in time. Fine. So there is a delay. Yes. So what is happening? We investigate. Why is there a delay? It was found that main reason is usage of mobile phone. Employees are using mobile phone every now and then. Yes, 2 to 3 minutes. Even though they are using, their complete concentration goes off. On an average, every day half an hour to 1 hour is used. Yes, for personal purposes. So yes, what they are telling, yes, in order to overcome this, they have come up with a, yes, option that we are not going to allow mobile phones in the office. Everyone has to use landline phones only. Yes, in this particular case, yes, what is going to be the ethical and non-financial consideration? Yes, there are going to be some issues and they want your opinion. Now, obviously, it's a completely open-ended question. Okay, yes, in case of decision making, yes, we are having a, yes, point telling, okay, yes, financial as well as non-financial perspective. So from that perspective, I'll have to write down. Firstly, I'll tell, look at this, boss, from a financial perspective, if we think, yes, you take away the mobile phones of your employees, great, because you are telling, okay, 1 hour is going off, employees are not in a position to work efficiently. Yes, if you remove it off, okay, they will work efficiently, that means work will get over in time. Yes, productivity will improve, everything is fine. But you guys think, put yourself in that employee shoes and tell, assume you have to work in an organization, yes, where the employee policy is that, yes, employees, yes, the moment they enter the office, they have to keep their phones aside. Yes, they have to, yes, deposit the way it used to happen in schools and college. Deposit in the morning, take away in the evening. Would you like to work in such an organization? Would you like to work in such an organization? Tell me, students. Yes, will you like to work there? No, right? Yeah, same thing is going to be a non-financial consideration that we'll have to bring into picture there. Yes, point number one, yes, employees, yes, may be unwilling to join such an organization. Point number one. Point number two, if suppose there is an urgent emergency call, yes, what do we do? Yes, that's again a second point. Thirdly, now if employees are having phone, all communications is happening over phone. So even after office hours, if at all the customer wants to speak, he can contact, he will be in a position to speak. Okay, assume there's some emergency, there's a contact number, they'll speak. But if we are using only fixed telephone lines, after office hours, suppose there is some important meeting, some important conversations, how will they happen? Yes, is again going to be an issue. So on these lines, we'll have to frame our answers. Yes, this is what is given here. So if you just have a look at this, yes, those things are written. Okay, you can just read. Yes, it will affect the employee morale. Yes, family members will not be able to contact them for emergency. Yes. Next, for long-term sustainability, it is better to accept cell phones as a part of modern-day work life and establish policies for their use. As long as firm enforces its cell phone use at work policy, firm should see settle at levels that are reasonable for its business. Yes or no? Modern day, we cannot be telling, okay, yes, employee should not be using phone at all. Now it has become, yes, a part of their life without which they are not in a position to actually live. So the only thing we can do is accept that. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, all these are the new questions that were there. Now we'll do one thing. Okay, there is one more question. Yes, on hospital, simple question it is. Yes, okay, we'll just discuss it off. Okay, then we'll go to solving the new questions. Now there is a hospital, it is having 60 bed capacity. Fine, healthcare unit. It is charging 4,250 per bed per day. Okay, fine. Following data is available for the year. Okay, altogether how much fees was collected? 5 crore 10 lakh. Now 5 crore 10 lakh is collected. Everyone pay attention. Yes, total 5 crore 10 lakh is collected. From one patient for one day, how much is collected? 4,250. That means how many patient days was there? I will tell 5 crore 10 lakh, 5 lakh 10,000. Okay, 5 crore 10 lakh divided by 4250. That means altogether 12,000 patient days was there. Yes or no? Fine. Now they are telling variable cost is 2 crore 10 lakh. Again, it is for 12,000 patient days. That means per patient day, how much it is, students? Yes, 2 crore 10 lakh divided by 12,000. That means it is going to be 1,750. That means what is my contribution per patient day, students? It is going to be 2,500. Fine, all of this is fine. Fixed cost is 1 crore 80 lakh. Yes, in that they are telling, yes, we are having requirement of nursing staff. Yes, what is the requirement of nursing staff? It is going to be in the ratio 500:1. That means for every 500 patient bed days, one nurse is required. Remuneration is going to be 2 crore 40. Now look at this, 500:1. What is it telling? For every 500 patient bed day, one nurse is required. Look at this, for 500 patients, I'll write it somewhere here. I'll write it on a different page. Yes, 500 patient means one nurse. Yes, in our case, altogether, what is my patient days? 12,000 patient days means how many nurse? I will tell, it is going to be 12,000 divided by 500. It is going to be 24 nurse. For every nurse in a year, how much I should be paying? 2.4 lakh. So 24 into 2 lakh 40,000. It is going to be 57.6 lakh rupees is a salary for the nurses. 57.6 lakh. Now one of the two assumptions I can take, I can either assume, okay, question is telling, yes, the amount I am paying to my nurse is going to be fixed cost. Either I can assume in this 1.8 crore, already it is there. So that means 1.8 crore, yes, nurse salary is 57.6 lakh, balance is going to be other amount. Or else I can assume 1.8 crore is my other fixed cost, nurse salary 57 lakh 60,000 is altogether different. You see the solution, two different solutions are available based on both these assumptions. Fine. For next year, what we are estimating, variable cost will go up by 10%. Currently, per patient it was 1,750, it will increase by 10%. Fine. Fixed cost will increase by 68 lakh. Okay, that is also fine. Staff of nursing salary and charges from patients will remain the same. Number of patients will also be same only. Yes, now, this is what is going to happen in the next year. So, prepare a statement to show profitability. Simple statement it will be, yes, look at this current year, 12,000 bed days at the rate of 4,250. Variable cost was 12,000 bed days at the rate of 1,750. I got my contribution. From that, I am reducing my fixed cost. What I told, altogether 1.8 crore is there. In that 57.6 lakh is going to be my nurse's salary. That means 1 crore 22 lakh 40,000 is going to be the balance fixed cost. 1 crore 20 lakh will be my profit. Next year, question is telling patient days will not change. Revenue, that is the charge, will not change. That means revenue will be same. However, my variable cost will go up by 10%. Currently it was 1,750. Next year 10% increase means 1,925 into 12,000 patient days becomes 2 crore 31 lakh. Okay, they are telling nurse salary will not change. However, my other fixed cost will increase by 68 lakh. That means next year also profit I will be getting. Simple calculation it is. Fine. Yes, based on that, okay, some advice will have to tell. Okay, we are telling, okay, yes, if you see, there is a reduction in the profitability. Current year 1 crore 20 lakh was a profit. However, next year profit is only somewhere around 30 lakh something. So we'll be telling, okay, boss, our profit is reducing, so we have to do something. Question is telling, okay, yes, you can start up, yes, with your own ICU facility as well. Yes, for the next 2 years, profit will be same. Yes, if we want, we can open an ICU instead of this healthcare unit. Yes, if I open that, what will happen? It will be at par in the initial 2 years. First 2 years, whether I run a healthcare or ICU, profit will be same. But after that, it will increase the profits. It will also increase goodwill and social reputation. That means from a financial perspective, if I open ICU, after 2 years, profit will increase. That means I should go. From a non-financial perspective also, if I open ICU, my goodwill and social reputation will increase. That means from non-financial perspective also, I should go for ICU. That is what I'll be telling. Is it clear, everyone? This was the question. Next, other questions. Yes, I hope you guys will be in a position to solve it by yourselves. Trust me, all these are, yes, direct questions. Yes, we would have seen somewhere at least once. Now we will jump to the second part, my dear students. A very interesting area. All of you guys, are you guys ready? Now is the time for us to actually solve the questions. Okay, now all of you guys, let us begin with the questions that we have already seen, so that yes, we start with the confidence. I don't want to give you a very difficult question upfront so that you are afraid to even attempt the question. First, we'll begin with simple questions. Yes, you start solving. We'll see how presentation can be improved. First, our objective is not to test my knowledge plus presentation together. Now I'm only giving you, yes, how do we improve our presentation. So I'll be picking some questions that we have already discussed. Yes, in our Super 100 series. Yes, either in the concept you would have explained, or in the top 100 questions we would have told, or now I would have explained. From those, I'll pick one question. I'll ask you guys to pick. Then based on that, other questions you guys can try it on your own. Now, yes, we'll first begin with this question, everyone. Y Connections, a China-based firm, has just developed an ultra-thin tablet S5 with new features. Yes, development cost is 5 lakh. Yes, extensive research is there. Yes, two different plant capacity. Either I can go for 35 lakh or 52 lakh. If I go for additional outlay, yes, I will be in a position to produce 750 units. Currently, I am producing 500 units. Expected data is given. Sales, selling price, variable cost, salvage value, PV ratio is given. Advise regarding the optimal plant capacity if the life is 2 years. Now, I have put this question under 5 marks. Could be a question more than 5 marks as well. So 5 marks means ideally to solve this question, 5 into 1.8, you are having 9 minutes. So I am going to give you 10 minutes to read and solve the question. Yes, it is 7:45. Yes, sit down, try solving the question by yourself, students. 7:55 we will discuss. Now, if at all you want me to discuss your answer, if you want me to give you suggestions on your answer on how to improve, yes, you'll have to do one thing. Yes, once you have written down your answer, yes, do send a copy of your answer in our Telegram group, Think with Tabish. I'll pick the PDF from there, upload it here, and immediately tell you guys how to improve your presentation. So the next 10 minutes, I want you guys sit down, patiently try to attempt the question as though you are attempting in the exam environment. Next 10 minutes, I'm not going to say anything. Try the question on your own. Yeah, one mistake while copying the question, students. This is 9 lakh. Okay. Sorry for the mistake. Yeah, continue solving. Yes, time's up, students. Time's up, time's up, time's up. So now let's see if someone has shared a file. We'll discuss that. If not, we'll go ahead. As simple as that. Okay. A student has shared his answer. Do send it to me as a PDF file, even though it is one single page. Please do share it as a PDF file so I can display it here on the screen. Yes. If anyone is sharing on WhatsApp also, that's fine. Or just share it in the Telegram group. Afterwards, you guys can remove it off. Yeah, someone. Can someone just share a PDF file? If at all you want your answer to be discussed here. Okay, everyone is sending me only the photos. Please do share me PDF files. Yes, Rahul, Anand. I cannot be displaying these photos. Send me PDF files, students. All these I'm getting them as images. Yes, go to Adobe. Yes. Send it as a PDF. So scan and send it as a PDF. Only a PDF I can be showing here. It becomes difficult to display a photo. We'll have to open a file, do all of those things in the live session. Okay, finally someone has sent me a PDF. Okay, fine. Finally, I've got some PDFs. Two PDFs we've got. Yes, based on whatever can be read. Yes, we'll try to understand. Okay, everyone. Yes, now first is profitability statement. Okay, expected sale 500 units, 750 units. Fine. Yes, selling price. Okay, variable selling cost 10%. Okay, variable manufacturing cost. Okay, working note number 1. Let's go to working note number 1. PV ratio is equal to 40%. Therefore, variable cost ratio is 60%. Therefore, total variable cost is 79,600 into 60%, 47,760. If possible, here put a rupee symbol. put it inside a box. Now all important calculations, whatever we are writing, it should be directly highlighted to our examiner. Okay, so this was an important calculation. That means yes, nothing else has to be done. Yes, put a rupee symbol, put it inside a box. Just put a box so that automatically, see now you've put a box, automatically your answer gets highlighted to the examiner. See the same answer previously and now. Your answer is automatically highlighted to the examiner. Fine. Total variable cost this is, that means your variable manufacturing cost is this much. Okay, fine. This can also be put inside a box. Okay, yes, assumption is also neatly written, beautiful. Yes, are assumed to be, yes, for the entire life cycle of 2 years. Fine, perfect. So I'm writing my variable manufacturing cost. I'll be getting my contribution per unit. Yes, if you want total contribution, if you want, you can show the calculation how we got it. Otherwise also it's fine because expected sale is available. Now calculation of depreciation. Yes, ideally it would be better if you give a simple calculation of depreciation as well. Telling okay, just a working note, telling net depreciation is nothing but my purchase price minus scrap value of my asset. Fine, 35 lakh minus 6.25 lakh, whatever it is. Fine, so I'm getting my profits. Yes, these final profits, at least put a rupee symbol. Okay, yeah. This was the answer. Yes, now advice, give the heading advice. For written. Yes, from a financial perspective, yes, company should produce 500 units. Whatever is going to be my keyword, key term, key answer, put it inside a small box. Yes, why? Because trust me, your examiner will not read your entire question, my dear students. Now understand one thing. Yes, we put in all the hard work. Yes, we worked really hard. I know, you know. All your hard work, all your efforts will be in the hands of an examiner, and the examiner will roughly hold your answer sheet for 10 minutes. Nothing more, nothing less. He doesn't know your effort. He doesn't know your hard work. He doesn't know your sleepless nights. All he knows is what you are showing to him in those 10 minutes. So ensure that whatever is your keyword, key term, key answer, you highlight it so that examiner can quickly reach his destination. He can quickly evaluate. From a financial perspective, firm should produce as profit is maximum here. Okay, fine, perfect. However, from a non-financial perspective, yes, it is better, or company may also think of producing 750 units. Why? As it will help to increase the market share. Yes, also the difference in profit is only a small amount, which is not significant. Great. Overall, yes, conclusion, consider both financial as well as non-financial perspectives and take a decision accordingly. Great answer. Yes, he or she should be getting 5 out of 5. Because firstly, calculations is proper. Along with that, every working note that was needed, he has given. Yes, depreciation also if you would have given would have been even better, but anyways is fine. Yes, just to ensure that yes, whatever the answers you are writing, yes, wherever you are putting, yes, whatever keywords are there, just put it inside a box. That's all. If you do this, obviously you cannot be using highlighter in the examination. The only thing we can use is a black pen. So with that, just if you put a box is going to be sufficient. Yes, this was the answer. Yes, I don't know who the student is, but a good answer. Yes, going to the next student's answer. Okay, particulars. Selling price minus variable cost, bifurcated variable selling cost. Okay, variable manufacturing cost. Okay, note number 1, contribution per unit, number of units, total contribution, minus relevant fixed cost. Okay, here only they have shown, beautiful. Yes, that means profit. Give a rupee symbol. Okay, note 1, variable manufacturing cost, PV ratio 40%, that means variable cost is 60%, variable cost is this. Yes, in that variable selling cost is not shown. Okay, but variable manufacturing cost is 39,800. Assume variable manufacturing cost per unit remains the same irrespective of number of units produced. So be it 500 or 750, fine. Yes, profit is higher at 500 units level. Hence, as per financial consideration, it is advised to produce 500 units. But it is necessary to consider non-financial factors as well. Here, the amount of profit under both level does not have any significant difference. Okay, key term. In the long term, if company is producing 750 units, it will help to increase the market share as well as the overall brand image. Okay, yes. Now this answer, the same answer, the answer is beautifully written, everything is written properly. But if the student wrote the same answer in the form of pointers, the answer will look even better. How? Look at this. Suppose I'm telling same answer, I'm just giving a heading. Yes, financial perspective. Yes, write down that sentence. Company can go for 500 units as it will result in higher profit. Yes, again non-financial perspective. Yes, under this again write it down as bullets. However, there is another side of the same coin, that is, yes, non-financial perspective. Yes, non-financial perspective, even though they may not increase profit in the short run, but it will lead to a better brand image, yes, sustainability and increase profit in the long run. Fine. In the current case, there is no significant difference. Yes, all your answer, put it down as small pointers of 2-3 lines. Significant difference in the profit. Again, if I sell 750 units, means it will lead to a better brand image and increased profitability. Okay, so financial, non-financial, at the end overall you can give a heading called conclusion. So company should consider both financial as well as non-financial factors and accordingly take an informed decision. Is it clear? Yes, this answer is good, but yes, I would have given it 4 out of 5. Yes, because here, yes, I have to put in the efforts to read the answer because it is given as a single paragraph. Is it clear, everyone? Should we continue now? Let's go to the next question, students. Okay. This question, should we go to this one? Okay. This is again a 5-mark question. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Let's solve. Color paints, same. 4 raw material is there, A, B, C and D. Total how many units is required, how many units are there in the inventory, book value is available, realizable, replacement cost. Yes, material B data is given, material C and D also data is given. Yes, required, read the what is required, analyze the relevant cost of material. Yes, that means in your answer what you will be showing? Yes, first you will be showing, okay, yes, calculation of relevant cost. Yes, raw material A. Yes, B, C, D total. Yes, here you are just going to show your values, but below you are going to show a working note number 1, wherein in raw material A you are going to give a detailed explanation what it is, why it is. B, detailed explanation. C, detailed explanation. D, detailed explanation. Could be a question for 5 marks. Now, yes, on your screen, yes, try solving the question. Now the time is 8:09. I will consider it as 8:10. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. 8:20 we will discuss this question. Again, there is nothing much left with respect to, yes, discussing the question per se, but coming to the presentation. Sit down, write, and ensure that you want to impress the examiner. What is your best answer possible? Try writing it down. All of you guys. Giving you 10 minutes, students.
Recording in
and
progress.
അതെന്താണ് ഒരു എൻറ്റിറ്റിക്ക് നമ്മൾ ഇന്നലെ വൈൽ അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് ദി എൻറ്റിറ്റി ആൻഡ് ഇറ്റ്സ് എൻവയൺമെന്റ് അതിനകത്ത് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞു എൻറ്റിറ്റിക്ക് കുറേ വിഷയം
So it's time, students, it's time. Yes, let's have a look at the answers. Okay, we've got one answer. We'll see if there are others. I can discuss one more answer sheet of one of the students as well. Okay, now let's see how answer has to be presented. Okay, statement showing total relevant cost. Okay, particular notes amount is in terms of rupees. Okay, he has given the answer. Okay, total relevant cost, it would have been better if he had put, yes, a rupee symbol here, and he would have put it inside a box. Okay, simple things. Okay, coming to raw material A, total units required for raw material A, note 1. Okay, you can give a heading called raw material A. Total units required for raw material A is 2000. Okay, currently raw material A is out of stock, hence the relevant cost will be the replacement cost or the purchase cost. You can put both the things. Yes, replacement cost, you should put it inside a box. Yes, which is, that is rupees 8 per unit or whatever it is. I don't know what is it per unit. Yes, which is rupees 8 per unit. Therefore my total relevant cost is going to be, yes, 2000 into 8, 16,000 rupees. Fine. Okay, 16,000 rupees he has put. If possible, replacement cost, and that is rupees 8 per unit. If these two also would have come, yes, see, obviously your examiner is looking for 16,000, but 16,000 is not the only thing he is looking for. He is looking for these terms as well. Replacement cost 8 rupees. Just remember how simple you will make it for the examiner. That simple will be, it will be for you to get the answer. Raw material B is regularly used. Again, this is a keyword that we'll have to catch upon. Therefore, the yes, replacement cost. Currently 1200 units are in stock and we need altogether 3000 units. For all the units, relevant cost will be the replacement cost, which is going to be 10 rupee, 30,000. Fine. Material C is slow moving. Yes, is going to be net realizable value. Yes, again there is no further use, as it cannot be used as substitute some other product. We want 2000. Yes, already 1400 units are in stock. For balance 600 units, relevant cost will be the replacement cost. Now here, see, there feels to be some sort of confusion how this can be written in a simpler way. Pay attention. Let me just pick that question, or else I'll have to keep switching pages. Fine. Yes, how I'll write it is raw material C. Yes. Raw material C, item in stock, which is purchased in excess. Yes, I'm writing it short. In excess previously. Yes, non-moving item, purchased in excess. Okay. Yes. In case of non-moving raw materials, yes, relevant cost is realizable value or benefit from alternate use. Yes, whichever is higher. Yes, write it down. Okay. Yes. Yes. Total of 2000 units are needed. Again, it also depends on, yes, how much marks is the analysis for. The same question can be asked for 5 marks, same question can be asked for 10 marks as well. Okay, yes, 2000 units are needed. In that, how many units are in stock already? 1400 are already in stock. So I will write, yes, 1400 units already in stock. Means I'll tell, yes, my relevant cost is the realizable value. That is, it is my realizable value here, 9 rupee per unit. Okay, this will go as underline. Yes, therefore 4400 units it is going to be 1400 into 9, which is going to be some amount. 600 units not in stock. Relevant cost is my purchase price or the replacement cost. That is, how much is it? 14 rupee per unit. Yes, that is rupees 14 per unit. Yes. Therefore, 600 units into 14, you will be getting the total amount. Therefore, total relevant cost is this plus this, you will be getting this value. Put it inside. Is it clear? Again, do I have to write this level of explanation? It depends on the marks that I am having. If this question comes for 10 marks, obviously this level of detailing is required. Otherwise, in short also you can finish it off. No issues. Yes, assuming this is the 5-mark question, yes, this level of explanation is sufficient. No issues. Fine. Raw material D is also slow moving, but it can be used as a substitute. Yes. Put it as a next point. The only thing is, okay, just put it as small pointers. Okay, for raw material B, here cost will be higher of my realizable value or benefit from alternate use. Okay, 700 into 11, 7,700, 6,000, whichever is higher. Yes, therefore my relevant cost is rupees 7,700. Fine. Yeah. With that, the answer is over. Yes. The only thing is, yes, keywords could be underlined. Yes, except that students should be getting the marks. Okay, now we'll see if there's one final question, final answer that we can upload of the student. Okay, beautiful answer. At least from outside looks great. Okay, whoever answer it is. Okay, one A, B, C, D. One material A, 2000 units. Yes, currently there is no units. That means purchase price. Yes, purchase price is 8. Perfect. Yes, 2000 units. Great presentation. Love the presentation. Material B, 3000 units already. Yes, regularly used. So therefore, yes, replacement cost per unit is 10. That means whatever it is going to be 3000. Great. Material C, 2000, 1400. Purchased excessively. Yes. Yes, has no other use. See, all these are your keywords. So when you're having your keywords, you can capitalize on them. I will put a red. Has no other use. Yes, would have sold it as scrap and would have earned a realizable value of 9 per unit. This level of detailing is not needed. Even if you write therefore relevant cost is realizable value is also fine. But anyways, you have written the answer. Beautiful. 1400 into 8. Okay. For extra 600 units, we have to purchase. Great. That means the total relevant cost is 21,000. Amazing. Material D can be used as substitute. Yes, material C is not used. Relevant cost here, I think some additional explanation is needed because it is going to be your realizable value or benefit from alternate use, whichever is higher. Yes, one option for me is 500 units I can sell it as, yes, whatever 500 units I can sell it as scrap and still I can be earning from every unit 12 rupees. Okay, 12 rupees, 6,000. This is, yes, I can be using it as substitute for 700 units at the rate of 11, 7,700, whichever is higher will come as 7,700. Yes, presentation is amazing except this particular point. Okay, this answer is not complete except that presentation, really loved it. Okay, okay, presentation, trust me, is great. Okay, yes, this is how we should be presenting in the examination. Yes, great presentation. Yes, who is the what is the name of the student? Indu Bhavana. Yes, great presentation. I think that's the name. I'm not sure, but whatever it is, presentation was really amazing. Okay, now we will solve one more question, one final question. We'll see which question to go for. not this. This will be a lengthy question. We'll do one thing. We'll go for the case study question. Are you ready, students? Yes. Do we try out a case study here in the class? Are you guys ready to attempt a case study? Everyone, should we attempt a case study in the class now? Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at this particular question, question number 17. This is going to be the final question that we are going to solve here. Yes, company is manufacturing copper rod. Along with that, it wants to manufacture copper wires. Financial feasibility study was undertaken. NPV is 200 crore positive. Yes, in order to set up the plan, 500 crore is needed. That I'm having already, no tension. Yes, IRR is also good only. Yes, however, some issues are there. What are the issues? I'm getting my work on contractual basis. Yes, these employees are immigrants. Yes, I'm paying them 15% lower wages. Okay. Yes, it is higher than minimum wage requirement, but still, yes, I'm discriminating. Contribution to retirement fund also I'm not considering. Okay. Yes, existing plant is not having free capacity. Yes, that means I have to buy I'm going to buy a land which is adjacent to the existing plant. It falls under forest reserve. Yes, I'm going to pay some amount as a bribe. Yes, it will be paid to the government officials, to a consultant, to a third party consultant, but still bribe is a bribe. Yes, again, yes, chemically harmful waste is there which will be disposed of to a nearby river. Yes, company does not have technology. Yes, if you want a new treatment plant, it is going to cost 100 crore. Yes, list the various. Look at this, look at this, look at this. First part is list down. It is not asking specific. List down what all. Yes, non-financial ethical consideration will be considered in case of decision making. That means give your generic answer. Next, evaluate the impact of the various issues and give your recommendation. Okay, now in the examination you will be having bifurcation. Suppose this is a question for 8 marks, this is a question for 12 marks. Overall this question is for 20 marks. 20 into 1.8, 36. I am going to give you 35 minutes. Now it is 8:33, 35 minutes, 9:10. Yes, we will continue the discussion. Now understand one thing, students, understand one thing. The first step to solve a case study question is to come up with an outline. I always tell it, yes, solving a case study is as good as writing an essay. Do not start writing all of us. First come up with an overall perspective. Now, say for example, I am telling, if this was a case study that I have to attempt. Firstly, they are telling list down various ethical and non-financial considerations. What will I tell? Yes, firstly, yes, I will tell, okay, in simple, if possible, I will try to highlight what the issue of the case is. Okay, NPV is positive, but yes, for my immigrant some issue is there. Yes, land issue is there, as well as plant issue is there. 3 issues are there. In short, in 8 to 10 lines, I can write it down. Then based on that, with my intro, I can go. Now, I'm giving you an overall perspective. Yes, intro, what can I give? Yes, anyways, first question is that list down the various ethical and non-financial consideration. Yes, first I'll tell, yes, the primary objective of any business is shareholder wealth maximization. Yes, that is maximizing the profit and in turn, yes, maximizing the overall wealth. Yes, however, yes, while we are trying to increase the shareholders' wealth, yes, we should keep in mind overall stakeholders as well. Okay, yes. Focusing on non-financial factors may not increase my profit in the short run, but it will definitely contribute to a better brand image and increase profitability in the long run. That will be my introduction. Fine. Then list down your various ethical and non-financial considerations in case of decision making. Yes. What we have told, ABC in GE, yes or no? ABC in GE. A stands for availability of resources. Yes, I will give the heading, I will write down. Writing, I will write story, no issues. But how I have to write? Yes, I can just write ABC in GE also. Yes or no? I will get an idea. Yes, availability of resources. Yes, business ethics, brand image. Yes, customer satisfaction, corporate social responsibility. Yes, government regulations. Yes, environmental factors. Yes, and employee satisfaction. All these items one by one I can write. Availability of resources. yes, while company is taking a decision, we need to ensure that the resources required for production of goods or services is readily available. If resources are not available, company will not be in a position to execute the project. It will lead to a, yes, damage of, yes, goodwill, brand image, whatever you can. This way you can build the answer. So listing is over. Next, second part that the question has told is, okay, evaluate. Then I will give the heading, okay, evaluate. Yes, now three main issues are there, students. What is the first issue? Payment to my labor. In my labor, again two issues are coming up. One is that I am discriminating. Yes or no? Other employees, suppose I am paying 100 rupees, immigrants I am paying 85 only. I am paying more than the minimum wages, but still I am discriminating. Yes. Then is contribution to PF. Yes, I'm not contributing to ESIPF. Yes, discrimination, I'll be telling, okay, yes, obviously we should not discriminate. If all these employees come together, they will protest. Okay, yes, it will lead to shutdown of operations, overall loss is there. Again, two people are doing the same work. It is not ideal that we discriminate them. Yes, just based on their immigrants, all those things will write. Yes, next, contribution to PF, again I'll write, okay, it may have some severe consequences as well. That was one thing. Second was bribe. Third one was my waste disposal. Yes, this is my evaluation. Based on this, I will come up with a conclusion. Now see, the overall structure for my case study is ready. Now what is pending is just to elaborate on each of these points. That I can do. Okay, but without a structure you go, it is going to be possible that we get stuck in between. It is going to happen that, yes, overall we will not understand, okay, where we are standing, what we should do, what all we have written, what all has to be written again. So always the first step to attempt a case study question is to build a overall picture, an overall framework. Once your framework is ready, try solving, students. Now that you have this framework, trust me, now that you have this framework, yes, answering your case study becomes very simple. Yes, you're already having this framework. Okay, first I'll write my issue in 8 to 10 lines. Then I'll come up with that introduction. Then I'll list down A, B, C, and G. Then I'll evaluate every point. Okay, I'll give the heading. Under that, in small bullets, I will write. Yes, every point, every keyword I will underline. Yes, if you want, after every three lines, leave a line in, yes, in between. It's not that you are making your answer look big. No, we are not trying to do that. But we are trying to make our answer look clean. That's all we are trying to do here. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, now the time is, where is my file? Yes, 8:40. That means 35 minutes. Yes or no? 9:15. We will stop. Okay. Yes, going to be an important discussion. Yes, how do we attempt a case study questions? Yes, giving you 35 minutes is going to be a 20-mark question. Already has come. This question has already come in the examination. Okay. So sit down. Yes, come up with an overall framework, answer. The next 35 minutes are going to be yours. Yes, students, it's time. It's already 9:15. So I think you would have taken approximately 35 minutes. Now, because this is the question, I've given you the summary, you've got complete 35 minutes just to solve this. In the examination, in 35 minutes, you should read, understand, come up with an approach, solve it as well. So keep that in mind. Okay. Yes. Now, if anyone sends me your answer sheet, yes, we can sit and discuss that. Yes, the first one or two students will be getting that opportunity. Okay, so yes, if someone sends me your PDF either to through Telegram or WhatsApp, if you guys have my number, yes, we can definitely discuss it. I'll be picking only two answer copies. Yeah, someone. If not, we'll wind up the session. Yeah, someone is sending your files. Okay, Indu has sent. Yes, someone else. Okay, so let's begin with this one. Okay, ideally I was expecting for a new student's answer, but nevertheless, whatever we have with us, let's start with that. Okay. Okay, first let's see. Okay, issue is given. Yes, manufacture of copper rods due to growth. Okay, set up its own manufacture plant. Feasibility report. There are some concerns. Okay, employee. So much detailing is not required. Even if you have finished it off in one or two lines was sufficient. Okay, government officials are, yes, offered a value. Okay, this is not considered in the report. Great. Does it have technology to treat? Okay. Yes, therefore company has to consider non-financial and ethical consideration. Fine. Yes. Now, yes, simple introduction. Ultimate goal or objective is shareholder wealth maximization. Yes, but it would cost the entity in the long run. Yes, entity should consider, yes, wealth maximization of all stakeholders. So obviously, we cannot maximize wealth of all stakeholders, but we can tell, yes, while we are taking a decision, we should consider the interest of all stakeholders. Okay. Yes, the primary objective in your organization is shareholder wealth maximization. That will result by increase in share price, increase in profitability. However, when we are taking a decision, we should consider the interest of all stakeholders, not just shareholders. I cannot increase the wealth of all stakeholders. Okay, so this is one sentence that's technically wrong, but fine. Okay, sustainability, better profit, better brand image. Obviously, not everyone is going to read. Okay. Yes, availability of resources. Okay, header you have given. Okay, we should see. Okay, availability of resources, optimum utilization. Okay, adversely affect. Great. Business ethics, no entity affect the business ethics or value, brand image. Yes, see now, see if you have underlined what's the benefit is, examiner need not read everything. See, examiner will only read what you are making him to read. Decision on financial consideration, short run. Non-financial, okay, increase the brand image. Okay, corporate social responsibility. Yes, societal concern as well. Great. Okay, doesn't follow government regulation. Yes, penalties, fine, legal suits. Okay, hamper the brand image. Great. Yes, employee. Yes, lesser efficiency, labor unrest. Okay, affect the profitability, environmental factors, penalties, legal suits. Great. Consider non-financial factors, financial factors. Yes, overall profitability in the long run. Okay, in this, from a financial factor, okay, it is higher than the industry rate. Despite that, company is facing the following concerns. Yes, concern number one, immigrant workers. Great. You have highlighted and written. Okay, 70%. Okay, facts. What is happening? What is the impact? What should be done? Yes, remember these three things, students, while you are writing a case study. Okay, what has happened? Yes, what is the impact based on what has happened? What can be done to mitigate that? Okay, from neighboring countries. Yes, they are paid beyond minimum wages, but they are paid less than workers. Yes, again, they are not even part of retirement benefit. Company is discriminating the workers. Okay, great. Labor unrest, labor turnaround, strike, lesser efficiency, non-availability of resources in the future. Great. Can affect the, yes, entity severely. Okay, recommendation. Great. Company can offer the same wages, yes, and make contribution to retirement fund. Yes, non-contribution can also have legal suits against the company, which has to be addressed. Great. Yes, concern number two is acquisition of land. Yes, adjacent land, forest reserve. Yes, no commercial activity, pay government license, not a part of the project. Yes, serious litigation. Yes, even shows company is less concerned about the environment. Good point. Manipulation of law by bribing the official. Yes, can tamper the image. Okay, it is not even considered in the report. This would lead the company to take inappropriate decision. Okay, without knowing the facts could be possible. Recommendation. Yes, can look for another suitable land. Yes, or the company officials can engage in ethical liaison with government for approval of the project legally. Ethical liaising is not going to be possible because, yes, it is going to be my, yes, government approved land, right? So ethically I cannot take it. Obviously, if I'm pulling it off, it will be, yes, unethical only because it is forest reserve. I cannot carry out commercial activity, but still fine. Yes, ethical could be a point. Okay, obviously, yes, it's not necessary that 100% things should be perfect. Chemical waste, okay, lesser chance of sustainability, higher probability of legal suits. Okay, brand image, again, yes, if nearby, yes, local people have filed a complaint, yes, that also can be put. Yes, could either invest in treatment plan worth 100 crore or plan other cost effective ways to handle the harmful waste. Okay, it is going to be a one time investment. Obviously, you can put that one point telling, okay, if I invest 100 crore, my NPV will reduce by 100 crore. Currently it is 200. Upfront only I am paying 100 crore, that means it will reduce by 100 crore, but it will lead to better profitability and brand image. Okay, fine. Yes, overall at the end, if you want, yes, a simple conclusion, short and sweet conclusion could have also been given, telling company should plan to address all these issues that are present, because ultimately while you are taking a decision, not just financial, non-financial factors should also be considered. Non-financial factors, even though did not increase the profit in the short run, will increase in sustainability and increase profit in the long run. Is it clear? Yes, that's the answer. Yes, great answer, I would say. Yes, this answer almost 80-90% is matching with, yes, ICAI suggested answer. Yes, the answer that ICAI has given. Now, in case of a case study question which is repetitive, okay, it is possible to write this way. But in case of a new case study as well, now it is not necessary that 100% of our answer should be matching. It is fine. Okay, know that your examiner will not read the complete question as well. That's why highlighting becomes very important. Now I have read the key areas. That itself has taken me somewhere around 8 minutes, more than 5 minutes. Examiner will not even read that. He will just see from the starting page, okay, issue, growth, manufacturing plan, feasibility, concern, employee, paying wages, okay, less than other employee. These are the only areas he is going to see. So if you do not highlight, he will not see. Okay, so make sure that you underline, you highlight, you put a box. As in when you are writing itself, put a box. There is no need, yes, to come back later. Okay, I would say there is nothing much to be done. Obviously, yes, it is not possible that 100% of our answer matches with ICA's answer, but here almost 90%, yes, the overall structure, the answer, everything is the way it is given. So yes, if I would have been the examiner, I would have definitely given somewhere around 18, yes, to 19 out of 20. Great answer this is. Yes, we'll see one more answer if possible. Any other students have sent me? Okay, this is what we are having. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see quickly. Yes, ethical non-financial. Okay, issue. Okay, yes, if possible, yes, your handwriting is slightly bigger, so if possible, I would recommend after every 2 points at least leave a line, because now here, yes, the examiner will not be getting a physical copy, he'll also be getting an online copy. Now when it is looking like this, it becomes slightly difficult to read. Okay, so NPV of 200 crore. Okay, issue is written, financially viable. Okay, availability of resources. Okay, consider availability of sufficient resources to implement. Yes, not available, take steps to make them available. Okay, brand image. Okay, business ethics, fine. Yes, if possible. Okay, yes, try. Yes, even your bullets, leave one line space in between, is going to be fine. Okay, yes, customer satisfaction. Okay, government regulations, corporate social responsibility, employee satisfaction, environmental factors. Okay, yes, impact. Okay, this is beautifully given in the last student's answer. This bifurcation was not cleanly shown, telling what is my first question, what is my second question. That is beautifully shown here. Okay, wages to my employee, immigrant laborers are not treated in par. Okay, great. Yes, this also should have been highlighted. Not provided contribution to retirement fund, this may lead to strike. Yes, strike by employee, affect the operations. Yes, the payment given is nothing illegal. Okay, but it is discrimination. Company has not gone against the law because it is paying more than the minimum wages, but discrimination may make employees less participative, less competitive. Okay, yes, non-contribution may also have, yes, statutory yes, recommendation. Great. Paid equally, contribution should also be given. Great. Yes, land is illegal, heavy penalty, affect brand image. Recommend other land alternative is which meets the project requirements. Great. This sentence, other land which meets the project requirements. Yes, the little technicalities has been written. Chemical waste. Okay, pollute, penalize. Social activist may protest. Oh, yes, great use. Okay, recommendation. Even though it is going to cost 100 crore, install a new treatment plan. It may not be profitable now. Yes, but it will be profitable in the future. This sentence is slightly a generic term, but is fine. Okay, yes, it's just that. Okay, yes, even though the investment we are putting, yes, right now it may feel that okay, it is going to be an unnecessary investment, but in the long term it's going to be great. At the end, again, a small conclusion you can give. Again, yes, if you see all the keywords that is required is matching. Okay, so again, yes, if you write the answer, yes, if you highlight your answer, obviously you can get, yes, if it's a, yes, question that you've seen already before, you should be getting at least 17, 18 out of 20 students. Okay, now once this is over for all of you guys, yes, here is your challenge for the day, everyone. Yes, are you guys ready for the challenge? Now what you will have to do is, I'm going to give you questions that you'll have to sit and solve. 10 questions. Okay, now note down, yes, from this particular file, what are the questions I'll tell you. One is going to be Question number 4. Yes, while you are attempting the question, two things to be kept in mind. First is the accuracy of the answer, second is the time taken, third is the presentation. You should be getting the correct answer in the time with the proper presentation. Okay? Yes. Catalyst is not needed. Or you can just note it down as well. Question 5. RST, this is a good question. Yes, again it was there in the additional case study digest. This is okay, fine. Go to this one, question number 9. Twelve, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Question 15. Question 16. 9. Okay. In this, remove 4, 5. Remove question number 5. Okay. So you are now left with 8 questions to solve. So yes, once you have your dinner, now it's 9:30, go have your dinner. Yes, now first at the very outset, congratulations to all the people who have survived till the very end. There is no greater achievement than this. Yes, we take some other session wherein I am explaining, I am spending all of my energy. There will be people, 200, 300 people will be there. But this was your session. Yes, I have not done much work. Yes, to survive this, sit here, do the work is difficult, is challenging. You've done that, great. This is the right step. So be grateful, be happy, pat yourself for the efforts you've put. Trust me, this is what is needed in the paper of SCMP. Okay, it is the actual practice. Okay, so be proud of the efforts that you've put and know that this is just the start. Similarly, chapter by chapter, we'll take things slowly. Yes, for you, the assignment now here is 8 questions I've given. So sit down, yes, take a break, have your dinner, yes, try solving these questions, and tomorrow by evening 5 p.m. okay, or by tomorrow night, okay, I've given you sufficient time. Yes, you can take it just in a lot of two questions each. Two questions 4 times. You sit, you finish it off. Yes, finish off the 8 questions by tomorrow midnight. Yes, once you've done, yes, send me the questions on the mail ID. Yes, what was it? Test series dot think with Tabish @gmail.com. Okay, so for whatever chapters we are doing, send it. At the end of it all, yes, the students, yes, who have sent the maximum number of answers within the time limit, yes, 5 of them will be getting special gift from my end. Okay, this is a promise. This is just to motivate you guys. Now remember, my dear students, yes, success is not about putting in the work when you feel like working. Yes, when you are motivated, obviously everyone will work hard. Success is about putting in the work even when you are not having the motivation to do it. Yes, it is about doing the hard things, not because you love doing it, but because you know it is necessary for you to be successful. Yes, your CA journey will include all those things that you do not love at all, but still are necessary for you to clear your examination. Practice, the written practice is one such thing. So if I have to tell you one thing that you will have to implement, yes, obviously out of so many things you will be doing in that, if at all I have to recommend you one thing that you seriously should do before your examination, is have a proper practice. Give yourself a proper mock examination. It is not necessary you have to enroll for some test series. Yes, you can sit by yourself the way we've done. Sit in the exam environment. Yes, write a paper. Now if you feel 100 marks paper, yes, writing is so much of pressure, fine, break it down, write an exam for 50 marks. If you feel all chapter it's going to be difficult, fine, yes, I did the same thing. Okay, CA final audit, even though I revised 2 times, I never got the confidence to attempt a full paper. So what I did, yes, I told myself, okay, I'm going to split it into 2 different parts. Yes, first part, second part. First part I revised properly, I revised again. What I did, one mock paper I took. I told whatever questions are from this chapter I will solve. I sat, yes, I had somewhere around 60 marks paper. From that I attempted everything. Fine. Next, balance topics I did, I took another mock paper, I solved. Yes, I took the average, I got a reasonable idea. Now it is not about how much you score in the mock examination, students. It is about you writing the mock examination. Trust me, you've written your paper, you will understand what all, yes, silly mistakes we are doing, yes, how well we are managing our time, how we should improve our speed, how our presentation should be better. So many things are there. Okay, so kindly keep in mind that thing. Yes, with this we end today's session. Keep studying, keep smiling, keep working hard, keep making your parents proud, and see you for the next session. Have a great day, my dear students. And one final thing, yes, how was the session? Was it useful? What other things we can do? Yes, in order to help you guys, yes, just inform us. Yes, either on Telegram or on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp, if you want to get in connect with us, yes, do drop in a message to 83102 46880. Yes, note down the number, 83102 46880. Do let us know how the sessions were. Yes, what more can be done, and accordingly we'll try implementing that so that we can make May 23 your golden attempt. Have a great day, students.